Hey, what's up, Aries? This is Capo Bella. We're back at Nova Hill. I'm gonna do your weekly reading. We're gonna jump right into it. I was gonna get dolled up, but I was like, you work overnight, you got class, and you gotta get these reading done. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Let's see what we got for Aries this week. Okay, let's see what we have for Aries. A lot. To be honest with y'all, let's see. You have feminine energy, okay? Someone could be pregnant. It says gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. All right. I love that. One more for Aries, please, for their week. Intimacy. All right. It says mutual respect, unity, and closeness. All right. So we got some good cards. That's good, Aries. Let's see the full spread for you. Let me hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get set up. Okay. For Aries. It looked like you guys got a missed opportunity or a missed offer. Hold on, my phone just popped up. And it's literally saying try again on my screen. So that could be a message for y'all. So whatever missed opportunity you guys had is telling y'all to try again. Okay. Let me get, okay, that's one. All right. Now let's put it all together, right? All right. I feel like you're like, after an aha moment, you guys are like rushing towards something. This offer could be a new job, okay? This could be a love offer too. But I think you need to like slow it down a little bit, okay? Because we got the Knight of Swords upright and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody's being like rushing or a little too impulsive, impatient, because you know this is the right decision now to change your life. But because you're moving too fast, you're missing the opportunity. It's a huge opportunity. It's an offer that will make you more wiser, make you your own self boss. And you already know this, right? You're coming out of an alignment. Like you're not leaving it. It's just you realize that like you need to be aligned for the situation. You don't want to miss it. You're not going to miss it because it's fated to happen. But I think right now you being impulsive is making you like be like have clouded judgment, okay? Not clear, maybe somebody's smoking a little too much, and just let me, not deal with the emotions of going towards this thing and then just rush to it by action, which a lot of fire signs do. But right now your reading is telling me that you need to slow down because it's going to happen anyway. This fate is destined to happen for you, but you need to stop being a little, too impulsive, rushing a little bit, right? To make the situation happen. And you don't want to miss out pretty much, right? That's why we got these in reverse. It's like a missed opportunity, missed offer. But it's fated to happen for you anyway. It's in your destiny. All right. And you are very wise. So it's like you can figure this out, right? You know this already, but it's just about you slowing down, right? You need to either cut something back a little bit. Like I said, smoking, could be drinking. Um, it really could be just getting your emotions in balance, because I feel like somebody here is trying to go to this opportunity or this lover without having emotions, and it's like it all correlates, right? Love and money correlates. So I need you to learn how to balance both, right? How to balance your emotions and your money, how to balance, like, it could be materialistic as well. Like if you're making a bunch of purchase because you want like to make something flourish, how are you going to be able to eat? That's for example, right? Like something needs a balance of stability. And I think you're rushing too fast for something. And you need to have this, slow down energy, this feminine energy, right? Divine feminine energy is about not rushing. Let things come to you. Stop chasing it. And sometimes, as fire signs, I'm a Sag, we forget that. We want everything to happen the way we want to, do whatever we want when we want to. And sometimes, all we got to do is just sit back and receive it. And I think that's like, you need to enjoy this moment here, or enjoy the person that you're dealing with. Maybe you're rushing to commitment. Like, you're asking this person, when are we going to be together? Like, I'm ready to have SCX. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to do all these things that's going to, be a blessing in both of our lives. But it's more about, you need to let that person come to you with all of these things instead of you forcing it on them, right? So, and just enjoy the intimacy, right? That's what I'm getting here. So let me see, what is your outcome for this, Aries? Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Definitely, I think somebody's thinking about you. Maybe something happening sooner than later. That's why you need to like chill out a little bit. Yeah, you're destined for this greatness. Look what came out. All right. But you needed to let it come to you instead of you going to it. All right. You might be emotional about this, about having to calm down, and because I feel like it's like anxiety. You're waiting for this thing to happen and things are happening too slowly. Maybe it's a message, a letter, something that you're waiting on, about moving, about a house, about getting accepted to a new place. Okay. Let me get one more for Aries. All right. And a decision, you're waiting on a decision that has been made. All right. Maybe you did miss an opportunity, right? You did miss an opportunity. You found out the decision was made and it did not go in your favor. But I see you bouncing back from that. Like I said, I see you bouncing back because you have the great fortune here. Whenever the great fortune is in all these cards, right? Unless it's like thief or something like that, or imprisonment next to it, it's basically like you're going to be successful regardless of the outcomes. Like, the outcome is this, right? Before all the success coming to you, you're going to have the trials and tribulations, the failures and stuff like that. But this is your outcome here, Aries. So I'm not, worried about you. And you shouldn't be worried either. I feel like you need to stop expecting the worst to happen after the situation, because God is going to bless you in so many ways that you don't expect, right? So I need you to keep your head high. And then this opportunity, it probably wasn't the door for you to open. It probably was somebody else's. And you even have a bigger blessing coming your way that you wouldn't even expect. Okay. And it's going to get you out of this lack mindset and financial poverty. Okay. Let me get a advice card for you guys. I forgot to shuffle this. Hold on, y'all. Or did I did shuffle this, but let me shuffle again. Okay. I feel like you guys are confused about something as well. All right. What we got for Aries? Want a advice card, please, for Aries? Got it. It says number 15, Pata skill. Okay. So let's go to number 15. Oh, that's in Spanish. I should learn it. I said I was going to learn Spanish this year. Okay, let me see. Okay, Pata skill. God and Patreon of the craftsmen and architects, as well as knowledge and know-how. He is an engineer, bricklayer, blacksmith, and artist. He is depicted as a mummified man with a beard, holding an ankh scepter, the symbol of life, and the Djed staff of power, a symbol of stability. Ptah provides you with a state of effortless concentration. Bringing your lightness and a familiar skill, he will make it easy for you to perform all manners of operations. Under his influence and through serene objectivity, you have the chance to transform your work into play and develop the power of mental development, the ability to transform things, or the capacity to awaken passions, but also dominate them. And I see in your cards, you did have the Hermit in reverse. So you probably was in like a meditative state, looking within, like your life, your situations, yourself, how you can transform them, how you can be in alignment. Okay. Sagittarius might be significant because, yeah, I said I was a Sagittarius, and is one of my cards here, right? So at this time, you're guiding yourself to be in alignment. You're coming out of that meditation, and you need to maybe still be in meditation in a sense, or like you need to slow down your actions so that way your mind can catch up with the actions. That's what I got for y'all, Aries. Okay, so if you want a personal reading, you can find that in the link. And I'm about to do Taurus next. So if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, yeah, you can check that one out as well. I'll see you guys next week.